He said, "No, ma'am, I'm the Manhattan Flash." And nobody reached for that door. Johnny Cash is so amazing. Get over that. Alright, let's just go ahead and keep pushing forward because
looks like those hover pads are on the fritz. everything, so I should probably get back to the mission.
A dash of rigatonium.
Mort's limeade recipe's slowly coming along.
Oh, would you stop acting like I don't get you? Love me every morning. Happy, what's up? Oh, dude, funnel cake is... Dude, fair funnel cake is amazing. Damn, you guys are having the fair this early? Or this late? Yeah. Got it all. Nobody to reach for that door.
You've gotten a little quiet back there. Everything okay?
I may have slightly misrepresented
You're
the
lucky.
difficulties of
Did you get a
building
corn dog
dimension,
too, Happy?
Major.
I mean, sure. We all knew it wasn't gonna be easy.
Yes.
Bro,
But
fair food is the
phase
best.
quartz is
One of the rarest minerals in the universe. Right.
Wait, you're not going to like this. So the Game Awards 2024 say allowing DLC Game of the Year nominations. That's Shadow of the Erd Tree. Bro, they're just saying that they're going to allow Shadow of the Erd Tree. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing.
Can you reach the end of my treacherous track without falling off your steed?
Oh, you got pizza instead of a corn dog?
Hey Siri, acid swamps of sarcasm.
What the hell have you?
A change is coming to my plans of doom.
Personally, I think if they're going to allow DLCs to be nominated for Game of the Year, I believe that they should be sorry. I believe that they should follow a certain guideline, like size, length, development. You know what I mean? If a game is only, you know what I mean? If it's just like one level, right? That's not a DLC. That's just
Squillion years. She ruled as queen of the swamps. Give a fiendish welcome to Boo. She is queen of our arena. And she is deadly serious about protecting her kingdom.
Skeletal sand sharks? I swear I've had nightmares about these.
Pepper, kill! Next time you go to the fair, dude, you gotta eat some corn dogs, man. I don't know. Actually, never mind. They're probably not what they used to be. So a regular corn dog is like that big, right? Like, you know, you buy the box of corn dogs at the store, it's like that big, and then you got the stick sticking out of it. Dude, fair corn dogs used to be like this big. And it was like a Polish dog, right? And it was re-dipped in batter several times. Like they would dip it in the batter, fry it. Dip it in the batter and fry it. Dip it in the batter and fry it till it was like this big. And that's what a fair corn dog used to be. They would take like a big ass, like a, one of those big ass like ballpark franks.
You've gotten a little quiet back there. Everything okay?
I may have slightly misrepresented the difficulties of building a dimensionator.
Well, I mean, sure. We all knew it wasn't gonna be easy.
Yes, but phase quartz is
One of the rarest minerals in the universe. Right.
I do hate to see you go, Sugar.
Oh shit, I ran right up the side. Yeah, you can get the funnel cake, just the pure funnel cake with powdered sugar. Bro, when I went to the fair as a kid 25 years ago, 30 years ago, it was $1 for a big ass funnel cake. And then you could get like chocolate syrup for 50 a quarter. Now it's like $1 per topping.
Welcome back.
Actually, it's $25 for a funnel cake supreme. And the funnel cake supreme has powdered sugar, strawberries, whipped cream, chocolate drizzle, caramel drizzle, strawberry drizzle, more powdered sugar, and then peanuts, crushed up peanuts, sprinkled over the top. So good. Some places you can do like a sliced up banana bits. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do here, dude. I think maybe it's time to bounce out and go to the next planet. Have nobody reach for that door.
This place is great! Die for joy!
Hello, Dimension. I know I've been away for, you know how long. So, I thought we should catch up. What have I been up to?
Oh, deep fried Oreos
Just
sound
speaking
good.
with my adoring fans, enjoying my lovely scenery, and finding out
I love
that there
sweets,
are
dude.
two insolent
I
wombasses
love sweets.
running around trying to ruin everything. So, I'm offering a bounty of 3 squillion nefarious freedom coupons to anyone who can bring
Deep
me
fried
those
red
fuzzy
velvet Oreos?
miscreants, dead or alive.
Bro,
But preferably alive, so I can have some fun with them first.
I'm a fat
My
pig.
elaborate spy network indicates
Emmett,
that
come
they'll
here,
be
Papa.
at Blizzard and Savali very soon. So, get to it! And if those Lombaxes are listening, just know that I'm going to crush you
No,
into
Cat,
dust.
you could have
and
slept
then
in our bed
I'll blast
last
that
night,
dust
and you
into
didn't.
a sun, and then I'll
Fucking
dump
traitor.
that sun into...
My cat's a
Great.
traitor, dude.
Now I'm on 2 nefarious hit lists.
And he
She gets
knows
all
where
pissed
we are
off
going.
because I'll go and I'll lay in the bed to go to
Dear.
sleep, and she wants me to pet her all night long. And as soon as I stop petting her, she gets up and leaves, goes into my daughter's room and goes to sleep. And then as soon as I get up in the morning, I come right down. Oh, hey, Bubba, come here. What? I want to say it. I want to say give everybody a grumpy hi.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is Ratchet and Clank.
Hope all's well with Ratchet.
Say Ratchet and Clank. Yep. Yep, they were in space.
If I knew how to build a Dimensionator, where would I be?
What's the name? What's it say?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You here for weapons or ammo? I'm betting
You here for
both.
weapons or ammos?
You will be missed, sweet thing.
What or what? That's the keyboard. That is the space bar key. And so you can type words with spaces in them. See how all the words on the screen are separated? That's how you do the separation. What blue ones? No, that's just lights. They're just lit up, so I can see them in the dark. Uh-oh, who's this
Hey,
guy?
yeah, weird question. You wouldn't happen
Yeah,
to
he
know
looks like
anything
he
about
looks
building
like
a
a weird
Dimensionator,
big
would
bird,
you?
huh?
Ratchet? Ratchet! Gary! Your reputation precedes you.
Yeah.
You'll need to go to the
Oh, that's
interdimensional
Ratchet.
archives. My apprentice can help you. But,
Happy, I'm gonna be
Down
playing
under
Lego
attack.
Horizon
How did you
Adventures
know?
tonight.
I'll go check it
Are
out.
you done?
I think I
Okay,
still
say
remember
bye-bye.
how to stop an invasion. So I'm guessing these nefarious
Okay.
guys are looking for a Lombax?
well, yes, that did tip me off that you'd be coming.
Yep. Hey,
Good
that's
luck,
old,
Ratchet.
though. That's old. Don't take that thing. Don't drink that. Don't drink that. That's old. You guys left that in my room last night after overtime. Yeah, so go take it to the sink. Go take it to the sink. Okay, go take it to the sink. Don't drink it. It's old. Also happy. I want to show you guys this. Oh god, dude, I need to go on a diet bad. Like real bad. Like I'm so out of shape right now. 3-year-old dude. Bubba! So, check this out. I don't like racing games. But this was on sale for 50% off. Right? And it came with the shifter. normally it's like 300 bucks without the shifter, and I paid 200 for the whole kit, because the shifter's usually like 100 bucks, 80 bucks, 100 bucks, and that's usually like 300. It was on sale on Amazon for Black Friday, so I bought it. And I got Gran Turismo 7 because it's got VR capability. So we're going to be doing some VR racing. I bought Dragon Quest 2, Happy. I bought Dragon Quest just to play it on this channel for you. So you better watch.
That building just beyond the town. It must be the archives. A flying sniper bot? That's a new one.
It was not my fault that the Lombax got away. I should be serving the Emperor, but instead my humble...
I don't know why I never played this game. This game is a lot of fun, man.
This entire planet irritates me. Stop coming over here, and I will stop shooting you.
Yeah, the Dragon Quest 3 HD TV remake. Oh man, right now is like an extremely pivotal moment in my son's life. And I'm trying to, like, his whining and crying. And my wife keeps giving in to him. I keep telling her, stop doing that shit. Stop doing that. You know, if he, like, I had to spank him the other day because he threw his bottle of milk at the TV. So I swatted him on his butt. And then he was having a meltdown in the kitchen over something. Because he wanted a candy bar or something, and I said no.
Has the Lombax been located yet?
I said I let him have one piece of candy and he wanted another one. I said no. And he threw himself on the ground.
I love my job.
And I was just letting him do his thing. I was ignoring him. I wasn't engaging. My wife came and picked him up, and I was like, no, don't do that. Stop doing that. Stop giving him attention.
An intruder! What a pleasant surprise!
No, my third son.
Do not move, Squidgy.
I don't use, so the only reason I spank my kids is because when they're young, there are some things you can't communicate. Like my second son used to unlock the car door, right? He would grab the little thing and he would grab it, the little, you know how the older cars have the little thing that you can flip up. You just flip it up and it unlocks the car door. he kept doing that when he was like 3 years old. So I pulled over on the side of the highway and I spanked him. Because my philosophy is, me spanking him is going to hurt a whole hell of a lot worse than him opening the car door and rolling out of the car at 65 miles an hour. But there is, when they're that young, there's just, you can't communicate. Like my older sons, I can communicate with them. I can explain why something isn't right. And I can have a discussion with them. But my 3-year-old, you know, he'll just like, you know, because 3-year-olds do that. There's an age like when kids go through, it's like 2 to 4. And it's just, they go through this phase where they're fucking terrors. All of my kids have been like that. They all hit this phase in between 2 and 4 where they were just fucking nightmares. And you got to check some of that behavior. And sometimes it requires different things. You know, like my son, like, well, one of my kids throwing temper tantrum on the ground, and they're laying face down and they're slamming their hands in the ground. You just let them burn out. Don't engage it, because if you engage it, good attention and bad attention, it doesn't matter. Attention is attention with kids. Shower them with good attention when they do something good, and you don't give any attention when they do something bad. But at the same time, you can't let your kid throw a bottle of milk at your brand new $700 TV either. You know what I mean? Like, there's a fine line. And never anything, no closed fist. Like, there's a difference between a swat on the ass, an open-handed swat on the ass, and going outside of that in any way, shape, or form. Like punching your kid in the stomach. I'll fuck a motherfucker up if I catch him punching their kid in the stomach. My dad did that shit to me once when I was like 4. He punched me in my stomach, and then he started to beat me with a fly swatter. I don't even know what I did either. I can't even remember what I did. I know, I remember one time being with my aunt and dialing 911. You know, all kids do that. My kids have done it. My cousin did it. Like, all kids, at some point in time, all kids dial 911. Just to see what happens. I don't know anybody that when they were a young kid didn't dial 911. And I remember my aunt sitting me down and explaining why that was bad. But I also remember my aunt spanking me too when it came to the stove. And I remember I saw, because we had one of those electric stoves that was the coil top. And I remember, you know, going to touch it because I see a bright orange light. I was probably like 2 or 3. 3, I think. Yeah, because the memory is really foggy. But I remember wanting to stick my hand up and touch it. And I remember my aunt spanking me and telling me, if you think that hurt, then touching that stove would, she said something along, that's why I know I was real young, because I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was something along the lines of touching that stove would shut my world down or something like that. Most of the time he's kids are just looking for attention. And they want to be recognized by their parents. So, as long as you're reinforcing good behavior with positive affirmation, most of the time you won't even have to resort to that. That's like the last resort. Big deal. Although I remember one time, I think it was with our second son, because he was a wild child when he was younger. When he was like, he was probably the hardest out of all of them. When he was like 3, he was like this little ball of energy, and he still is. But I think we were in Walmart maybe. And he wanted something, and we told him no, so he started yanking shit off the shelf. Or no, first he started crying, and we ignored it. We kept going, and then he started reaching out and yanking stuff off the shelf. And then he grabbed like an action figure and threw it at my wife's face, and I spanked him in the middle of Walmart for that. And there was one lady, bro. There was one lady. And all the rest of the parents were like, good job. Not being afraid to stand up.
I will take this
But there was one lady that was like, I'm calling the police. You beat your kid.
Not gonna stop me.
The Emperor demands you beg his forgiveness.
And it became this whole thing.
CPU still intact. Has the Lombax been located yet?
No, the town is emptier than the Resistance.
Every kid is different, too. Like, when I was a kid, and I lived with my grandma and my grandpa for a while, my grandma would punish me by taking my books away. And that would piss me off. I could go in and just take all my books. And my God, that would drive me nuts. It was my Goosebumps book. And for a while, dude, that's all I had. I remember one time though, we were at this lake at the firehouse, like, one of those small town lakes.
Another town saved.
I forgot why we were,
Now,
we
about
were
those
there to
archives.
hang out, but I can't remember why we were there. I can't, like, we were there for something special.
Interdimensional anomaly detected.
I think maybe it was like our 8th-year anniversary.
Whoa! Hey!
So embarrassing.
You all
We were
right?
there with a group of
That was
friends,
quite the
and there
landing.
was this dude that
Who
was
are
maybe like
you?
50 feet
Sorry,
away from us, this kid.
You look so familiar. I'm Ratchet. I'm here to find, I think it
And,
was
dude,
Gary's
this guy
apprentice.
just
I need to
did
build
not-
a
his son was probably
dimensionator.
like 5 or
Oh
6 years
dear.
old.
Well, there's little I can do,
He
seeing
kept
as my
calling his
archives
son,
are
like,
walking
fat
away.
Shit. And kept calling
How do
him
I get back up
slob
there?
and
Oh, you're his
calling
apprentice.
him pathetic, bro, and
Maybe,
it was just pissing me off.
maybe we
dude, 'cause-
could work together.
Hell, I mean, the kid was a bigger kid,
I do not make a great partner.
and I related to that because I was
How
a
about
bigger
this?
kid, and I remember
If things go badly, which they
being
won't,
young,
we go our separate ways.
and
No questions
food
asked.
was,
Team?
and it still is. Food's a comfort thing. It was a
Sure,
security blanket. You
Team.
know what I mean?
for now. In order to reach the archives, we must rescue the monks from Nefarious' forces.
And
Here, these hover boots will help us travel across the mesa quickly.
I'll need to speed up to make the jump off that bridge.
kid wanted something. He came up, and he asked for like a soda or something. And cause I could hear the whole conversation. I was sitting there and I was steaming. Just steaming mad. Because I felt so bad for the kid. And he was just like, hey Dad, you know, I'm thirsty. Can I get a soda? And the dad was like, no, you're fat enough. You don't need any soda. Go drink water out of the lake. And I fucking lost my shit. And I picked up this big ass rock. And I walked over to the dude. And he was like sitting down. He was a fucking fat sloppy piece of shit himself. Had like ketchup and mustard stains all over his shirt. Like had crumbs from this cookie that he was eating in his beard. And I picked up this big ass rock and walked over to him. And I was like, it involved the rock in his face. Dude, I still think about that kid sometimes, dude. I felt so bad for him.
from the monks, Gary's acolytes, to reach the archives. They should be in their temples.
First stop, temples. Hey, I never caught your name.
Oh, I am KT-7461.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
There are 3 temples nearby. The Mountain Temple, the Primeval Forest Temple, and the Temple de Badlands. We call it the Badlands Temple. Do you mind if I ask you a question? As a Lombax?
Sure, but I'm not really an expert on the Lombaxes. I'm kind of the last one in my dimension. Oh, I'm from another dimension.
Yes, I know.
You do?
I am Gary's apprentice.
Is that a Lombax shrine? What the heck is this thing?
So, I had a weird meeting this morning. Caden came in. Apparently, the council liked my mapping work.
Maybe I should ask around, see if someone knows anything. What did you want to know about the Lombaxes?
We believe the Lombaxes used, and perhaps built, the temples here. Do you know why they would have built them?
Not really. I'd guess it was to keep knowledge about the Dimensionator hidden.
I see. Thank you anyway. Ratchet, we must save them. They are our only way to the archives.
We'll get them out. I promise.
May I suggest determining the best point of attack before you are detected?
Free the prisoners! Shot incoming!
What? Are you okay?
Yes, sorry. I have not been this close to fighting for a long time. More of the Emperor's forces.
At least the monks are safe behind that shield. For now.
Forces have been eliminated. Thank you, Ratchet.
Happy to help. And kick nefarious trooper butt.
Ratchet, that terminal. I must access it.
Okay.
Brothers, I am relieved you are all right.
It is like so wonderful to see you, Sister KT-7461.
Did Nefarious's troops find the other temples yet?
Not sure. But we'll let Brother Gary know you rescued us. Good luck, sister. And luck.
One temple down, 2 to go.
I know the monks are trying to stay strong, but they are unfamiliar with the cruelty of the Emperor.
W. Right, we're here. So, KT-7461, do you have a nickname?
The monks call me sister.
That feels more like a title. Let's try some out. How about Katie? I got it. Sunshine. Your nickname. 'Cause you're yellow?
I do not think so.
Kit? We'll keep working on it. So how'd you get to be Gary's apprentice?
It is a long story. I am lucky that Gary saw potential in me.
You seem different from the other monks around here.
I know. I am smaller.
Don't feel bad. I'm usually the shortest person in the room except for Clank. For my best friend.
Who is Clank?
Clank. He always has my back, no matter what.
Where is he now?
Helping me stop Nefarious, but we had to split up.
Oh. I am sorry.
Oh, thanks for choosing Miss Zircons. Sorry, no open sales here.
How did you get here anyway? The Lombaxes.
Well, this guy, Dr. Nefarious, stole the...
Doctor? An alternate dimension Nefarious.
Yeah, and he, has kind of taken over as Emperor here.
This is worse than I thought.
Looks like you got some open sales and the raritanium to match. See you next time!
Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. But when I come back, we're doing Lego Horizon Adventure, and hop into
Did you and Clank come to this dimension together?
Dragon Quest
Yeah,
3,
but he's traveling with someone else now.
A new best friend?
I hope not.
I did
I
not
would
mean
also
he was
like to hop
replacing you.
in
Right, yeah.
a Switch game. I'm gonna let you guys pick. I'll put it up on the channel. And let you guys decide. So, until next time, I'm gonna try to up my game a little bit more. I think I was sick for the past couple days because I was hella tired for like 3 days, dude. Even just like walking in the house, I felt like a zombie.